Hey, what's up guys? It's Double here again with another little video for you. Today it's going to be something different. I'm going to go over how pros warm up in CSGO. I'm going to see if having a set warm up routine actually helps. Going to give it a try for a couple weeks here. We'll just get in and show you some of the more typical pro warm ups that people like to do. I know Simple, Kenny S, quite a few people, Zywoo, they all do the aimbots, so we'll start off with a little bit of aimbots, show you how most people set it up. Then there's a couple different types of training you can do inside aimbots as well that we'll go over. Now for those of you that don't know, this is how you control the world. So basically, most people close down 3 sides and leave it to a 90-degree view. And then they take off 1 or 2 of the back walls. Then you can open it up using that right there. And lock all the settings using that, but I'm not going to do it yet. You can come over here, take off all their armor, or just leave it on the way that it was. Actually, it looks like everybody does no armor. Okay. And I know Simple does about 2,000 kills in aimbots, whereas like Kenny S, he does about 500 with the AK, and then he goes in the M4, and then he goes and does some deathmatch for the op and his pistols. So we'll just get into it. Probably want to lock your weapon. You got your AK. Just come out here, swing around. Probably the best thing to do while you're warming up. Just do some movements that you'll have to do in game, like adjusting to people on the fly. But yeah, this is one of the ways that I like to warm up. There's actually 2 ways you can do it. I also like to spray just a little bit to work on my spraying. It doesn't really make it easier. You can still I think one tapping is actually easier, so I'd rather work on my spray a little bit while I do this. Work on some spray transfers. Then do some flicking, where you don't actually aim at somebody, just flick to their head. Make sure you're flicking right and left on people, so you might go left on one guy, right on the next, left on the other. Keep going back and forth like that. Okay, so that's one of the ways that I usually like to warm up. I know that's one of the ways that's Simple and most of the pros actually use to warm up, is to get out here and then move around within the bots. Another thing that you'll see Simple and some other pros do from time to time is they'll just come in here and they'll do some sort of set training, because that's not really a set training, so there's no way that you can measure your performance while you're doing that. If that makes sense, that's just more to warm up. Whereas this, you can actually measure your performance, because you've got 100 kills and you're going to try to do it as fast as possible. So basically to set it up, you just come over here, set it up to 100, hit start, and then whenever you're ready, you start killing bots till you get 100 kills. See, the reason this is actually pretty good is because you can actually measure yourself. You have a kills per minute, and you can try to stay at a certain kills per minute the entire time, or around there. You can try to improve your kills per minute every day. But it's actually a way that you can measure, so you can see while you're doing this every day if you're actually getting better at just doing this, which is flicking around and killing people as quickly as possible. Yeah, once you see if you've actually got it, and there you go, I did 57 seconds, which is about the same pace as Sub Rosa, actually. People think Sub Rosa's a cheater. It's kind of funny. Yeah, we're ahead of Shroud, actually. We just beat Shroud's time. That's actually not very bad. So yeah, you can see there, that's the two ways that I like to warm up in the aimbots map. Like I said, the first way, probably want to do that for, 15-ish minutes, about 1,000 kills, 2,000 kills, somewhere in there is what a lot of pros do. Because most pros are going to be warming up for 30 minutes to an hour, and they either do aimbots and deathmatch, just aimbots. Usually it's like a little bit of a combination of both. There's still another aim map that I will show you in a minute that I know a lot of people use to warm up as well. One reason it's good is the bots actually move like real people in that versus the shit they do in here, which is like whatever that is. Like, that is not a movement that you're ever gonna really. But trying to track these bots isn't anything you're going to be used to doing, nor will it help you tracking people, because there's no one you're ever going to see is going to move anywhere near like this in the game. Ever. So yeah, basically that is the way you're going to come in and set up aimbots. So here we will disconnect from aimbots really quick and show you the other map now. In this one, I'm not sure if you can actually do any measurable style with it. I think you could probably do it by like keeping track of how much time you take and looking at how many kills are at the bottom, but I think it's just better to warm up in this a little bit after you've done the other warm-ups, maybe before you get in some deathmatch. That's what I usually do, is do this and then a little headshot deathmatch or some retakes. Sorry, it's really laggy. But yeah, the reason this is nice is because the bots actually move like real people. Like, as you can see, they move like real people. Well, they don't have guns out, so they are bots. And in the bottom right is the kill counter. It shows 22, now we're on 23, so if you guys didn't know where the kill counter is in these, it's right next to where your ammo is counted. Yeah, I don't think there is a way to keep score in this, other than that. But again, just like the initial warm-up that I showed you in aimbots, this is pretty good for just getting used to tracking targets that are moving and turning around efficiently to shoot other targets who happen to also be moving. Alright, and I plan on doing an actual warm-up, like a set 30 to 45 minute warm-up, and taking like a 10-15 minute break before I play games for the next 2 weeks. And we will make a couple of videos to show you guys our progress. Yeah, until then, we are out. Hopefully you find this a little bit helpful. I know a lot of people are coming back to CSGO or just now getting into it for the first time and want to be more consistent, and I think this will help you become quite a bit more consistent. That's why we're going to try it. There has to be a reason why all the pros do warm-up routines, so we'll see if it works. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. I'm out.